up, folks? Main man Lucky Lance here for more Gruul Ponza action. You guys are excited for that? I know I am. Like I said, my name's Lance. More importantly, my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major_Riot_. That's my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTJ, and Twitter. So if you're watching on Twitch, please consider following. If you're watching on YouTube, please consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. And you can always follow me on Twitter for that Bluebird action. That's right. Yeah, so as you can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. So make sure that you follow Major Riot and on Twitch and Twitter. And don't forget to subscribe to Major Riot on YouTube for the low cost of free to read the benefits immediately. Don't delay, do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage and confusion. You won't regret it. And of course, I do have to have this disclaimer. I am not responsible for a sudden increase in top decking only lands, getting wrecked by Ragavan, or being unable to find your sideboard card. That has nothing to do with me. That starts happening to you. Whoops. So yeah. But as you guys can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. When I play Magic the Gathering, I prefer to play Modern. When I play Modern, I play one of 4 decks somewhat coherently. Those 4 decks currently are Jund, Abzan, Grixis Shadow. When you see this right now, Gruul Ponza Midrange. Gruul Ponza is my favorite deck. It's the deck I've had most success with both in paper and digital. It's the deck you most likely see me playing. Yeah, I get angry at it. I get angry at every deck. I'm a guy who likes to play Magic, but I tilt easily. I think it's the best way to describe it. I get upset, usually at myself more than anything else. But I do like yelling at my deck when I've drawn that 5th land in a row. You know, but who doesn't? I mean, who can draw a 5th land in a row and be excited about that? I mean, what are you playing, like Scape Ship? But you already got your Valakuts firing off? I mean, what's going on there? But yeah, so let's see how today goes. So let's take a look at the weather as well. I know people always enjoy the weather report, and it was another nasty day here. Weather for Ravensdale conditions are light rain with a temperature of 50 degrees. The wind is blowing from the south-southwest to 7 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 61%. Well, it was not light rain when I got out of work, man. I had to walk a quarter mile in just an absolute downpour. Just, I don't know how that keeps happening. I walk out, I'm like, oh, it looks like gonna be nasty. I start walking, all of a sudden, like, just huge amounts of rain coming down on me. It's just like, this sucks. So let's see here. We are still at 24 followers on Twitter. We're still at 249 followers on Twitch. We're still at 392 subscribers on YouTube. So shout out to all 24 followers on Twitter. Shout out to all 249 followers on Twitch. Shout out to all 392 subscribers on YouTube. And of course, a massive shout out to all 3 of my Twitch subscribers who give me a little bit of their hard-earned money. And I really appreciate that, especially how bad inflation is. We're going to find out how bad inflation really is this Thursday, I think. Of course, I know it's higher in different states than other places. In my state, it's actually higher than 8%. It's 11% inflation, 11.5%. It's just brutal. I mean, just today I was at the store at Kroger. We call them Fred Meyers around here, but I went to Fred Meyer. Most people call them Kroger's. And you know, candy bar that I used to buy that was literally like 99 cents is now $1.19. Now that's just 20 cents, but still, you're like, damn, what the hell? I'm not getting more candy or more Reese's peanut butter cup. What the fuck? 20 cents more? Bullshit. My wage didn't go up. I'll tell you that much right now. My wage did not go up to cover that price. So it's like, damn. But I really appreciate you guys going way above me on the Call of Duty with the subscription there on Twitch, or if you leave anything other than just a like or a view, you know, I mean, man, bless your hearts. And thank you to anybody who watches this live on Twitch or record on YouTube, because that is time you're using of your life to watch me. So thank you guys very, very much there. Let's see here. So yeah, I'm going to be playing Ponza this week. It's my stock build for the most part, except I did take out the 2 scavenging uses for 2 endurances. We'll see how that goes. I now run 4 endurances right now. I also got Verdant Catacombs for Boseiju, who endures. I didn't want to take out the forests, just because they're so important to find at the beginning of the game for the Utopia Sprawl and Arbor Elf purposes, but mostly for Utopia Sprawl purposes. We're going to see how this goes. Everybody has been saying that I need to play Karnza. Okay, it's become the dominant form of Ponza. Like, if you're not playing that, you're an old man who doesn't know what he's doing. And are they right? Maybe, I don't know. But I tried Karnza a long time ago and it didn't really work too well. It didn't work any better than this version of the deck. So I'm going to try and see how this deck goes this week. If it goes something like, you know, 10 and 15, yeah, definitely trying Karnza. If it does something, though, like 19 and 6 or something, then I'll be like, you know what? The hell with Karnza. This thing still works. So let's see how it goes. But let's go on in here. If I can click on this, there we go. Let's get on in here and see how Ponza does today. I really kind of wanted to play a second Renin 6-2, but the only thing I could think about taking out Fury, Pillage, or Clothis. Maybe I should have got Pillage just because, you know, you can boost Seiju instead. But I don't know. We'll just see. Let's get on in here. Or, there we go. Okay. Alrighty, I'm going to go first. Before we go first, I gotta have the beverage of the day. I know everyone's always excited for the beverage of the day. Folks, this is the beverage I tried to have when I had serious technical problems. So you guys may remember that last week I fired up the streamed some Grixis Shadow. I just bashed my knee into my desk. That felt great. But I streamed some Grixis Shadow. And then my power went out, and then I had to figure out how to get Magic the Gathering Online restart. I don't want to go all through that again. But this was the beverage I had, so you guys didn't get to see me drink it very much. So I got another one. Had to drive all the way up to Anacortes to go to the casino, get wrecked by the casino. But here it is. It's a G Fuel Rainbow Sherbet. Look at this can. It's so crazy looking. It's like a Sega Dreamcast logo to me, it looks like. I haven't seen a Sega Dreamcast in 20 years, but still, I mean, damn, that's crazy. It's Rainbow Sherbet. Let's crack this thing open. And we all know the official start of the video doesn't begin until I crack open my beverage. Let's go on in here. Oh, there we go. These G Fuels have been good. I like them a lot. All right. Yes, I had to go first. And I think I'm going to mulligan this. And I'm going to 5. Not a good start for Ponza. Not a good start. Going to 5. And not going to go any lower. Just going to keep this and toss away redundant cards. I should probably keep the Arbor Elf, though, right? Definitely toss away a Bone Crusher. I want to try and keep the Seasoned Pyro. I guess Endurance. If I can get another land here, I can get a Seasoned Pyro on turn 2. And if Arbor Elf lives, it's always very important. Can it possibly survive? Well, we got Hammer Time immediately. Looks like it. Oh, yeah. They going nuts. They going nuts over there. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Look how insane this is. Go, baby, go! Fuck. Well, what do you know? What the hell? Why are these 2s? So yeah, 2/2 with the Fury. Get rid of Bone Crusher Giant. Alright, doing what we can. Swinging for 1. Always very important to get in for 1 when you can. Well, as long as the Arbor Elves live, I'll be able to have Seasoned Pyro next turn. Hopefully they kept just this hand and they have no more lands in it, you know? No. Why would that happen? That doesn't even begin to make sense. Ow. And they also had, get this, guys. Not only that, but they also had the hammer in hand. Look at this shit. How the fuck do I beat this? What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Like, how do you beat this shit? Alright, I mean, luckily I don't have flying anymore. Well, they just got to give it trample, right? Yeah, tell me how Carnes would have been able to beat this. Huh? You motherfuckers got an answer for that? I bet you fucking don't. Yeah, I mean, we just sit here. I mean, a little too late. What an absolute just complete destruction of my life. So I can do 3. It's 11. Is it still game? Alright, just fuck it. Just I don't want to play this. Fuck off. Real great performance from Ponza there. Really felt great about that. Man, my nutsack is just quivering with joy. Fucking ridiculous. Yeah, endurance is bad. Clothis ain't great. Chandra's kind of slow. Yeah, we'll do that. Why can't my hands ever be that good? Any deck I play, why can't I ever have something like that where it's like, hey, I won. Here's my hand, here I won. And then I have to mull the fucking 5 and I never find another land. An absolute fucking joke. Opponent's gonna take all fucking day side. He shouldn't even side. There's no reason to side. You've won. I can't beat you if you're gonna open that way. Why am I even playing the game if you're gonna play that way? Alright, let's see if this is any better. No. It's like actively worse. Mole. Okay, there we go. There's hope. Put a forest on the bottom. Only took 3 mulligans, right? Just in case, I gotta remember we got Force of Vigor here. Okay. Okay, this is much better. So I can get the Blood Moon out. Get a basic forest. Get Blood Moon. And see how things go from here. Yep. A lot of Springleaf Drum action. So we want to keep this Arbor Elf in hand in case I need to use Force of Vigor. Gotta find a threat now. We got Paladin. Yep. Okay. Why is he doing this? I don't know. But we're just going to get rid of this shit. Now, how about something else to do? Engineered explosives on... I mean, I could do it for 1 here. I mean, that would take out a lot of shit. So I think that's what we'll do. Even though I'll lose my sprawl. But that's okay, because I can at least fetch for at that. No, I won't be able to fetch. So it's a little bit rough here. I think it's tougher on them than it is on me. I wonder if I should just do it now. Cut their mana in half. I guess I can do it in their upkeep. Maybe that was wrong. Maybe I should have let them play more stuff out. I don't know. I just know I need to find more help here. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, it was a 3 for 2, right? I think I did more damage to them than to myself, I hope, until I get beaten down by this pure steel. Which is going to be a little tough because I still have Cindervines on the field. And at least defend myself for against 1 more artifact. just keep casting these. That way, in case they find... Well, no, I guess I left myself open for dead, right? I just hella stupidly did that. Yeah, I'm just not paying attention. That was a bad play. Well, I mean... Yeah, I should have held it. I'm just thinking about if they somehow remove a Blood Moon. Oh, yeah. So this is really bad. Yeah, I just don't deserve to win these games. I'm just a piece of shit. That's all I am. Just actual human garbage that hates his life. Oh, another terrible play by me. Gonna go to 5. I mean, it's over. I can't win from here. So again, tell me how Karns is supposed to be better than this shit. How the fuck is it supposed to be better? I haven't drawn any Blood Braids or anything to try and get out from underneath this shit. They probably have a second, well, yeah, probably have a second different hammer. So even if I kill this one, it just ain't gonna matter. Sure. Bone Crusher Giant? I mean, that's helpful. Barely. Yeah, he must have another one. He doesn't have another one? What? That's shocking. Alright, I mean, just waiting here. Yeah, that should just about do it. All right, nice, fine loss there immediately to hammer time. Fuck. Just not... how would Karnza do that? How would I deal with that? I never drew a way out, even if I didn't have any Bloodbraid Elves or anything else in. Just Karnza would have lost just as bad. Yeah, this is fine. was my sprawl. Oh, I guess not yet. Must be, whatchamacallit? Invoke Despair. Gotta find Blood Moon. So turn 2, Season Pyro, discarding Season Pyro and Endurance right now is the plan. Oh, it's Unmarked Grave. I guess it's something completely different. I guess now I won't get rid of Endurance. Never mind. Endurance gets to stay. So let's go Basic Forest. Forest. Sprawl. Pyro, discarding Pyro and Lightning Bolt. Okay. This is interesting. Alright, well, Endurance looked a little better than Ooze in that moment. Potentially. Well. Alright, it's time for Bloodbraid Elf action. Let's see what it can find. Another different Bloodbraid. I don't mind doubling up on these. Come on, Bloodbraid, do your thing. Blood Moon, yes. My God, yes. That's why we love Bloodbraid Elf. Swing on in. Get in there. Now we're going to play my basic mountain. Alright. It ain't over yet. I mean, he could go... If he had another... If he has a... No. Yeah, this would still work. If he had another... what do you call it? Unmarked Grave and then Persist, it would have worked. Revolt Push. Okay. He did get himself another different swamp. Okay, well, we're going to do Bloodbraid here again. Did he not even play that swamp? Interesting. Come on, Bloodbraid. Keep the pain going. Lightning Bolt, sure. You get basically that other Bloodbraid Elf is attacking again. That's funny. Swing in for 7. They're at 2. This is Mono Black Reanimator. Interesting. All right, so mono black Reanimator is what I'm guessing is going on here. So we definitely need Relic and Endurance in. Pillage should be good because they're using like Cabal, and Blood Moon should be really good. What isn't good? Maybe Lightning Bolt. I think that's about it. Fury is also questionable, but if they have Karn, the Great Creator, maybe I can knock Karn out with this. I don't know. We'll just do Reanimator here. That's what I think this is. I mean, even if it is Invoke Despair, Lightning Bolt's not great against that deck. I mean, you could argue, well, why don't you bring it in for Karn? Why don't you leave it in for Karn? Yeah, that's true. I could do that. If this is Invoke Despair, I'd bring an Obstinate Baloth as well. You know. So what did I bring in? Relic Regenesis and Endurance. Yeah, this is Reanimator. If I'm right, you know, you don't want to dilute your deck too much. I mean, I could take out 2 Furies for like 2 Cindervines, you know, but that starts getting a little bit scary because what if I'm completely wrong about that and it is Reanimator? Then those Cindervines just look super bad. No, I'm gonna mulligan this. Wow, I'm going to 5 again. This deck has a lot of consistency. I'm going to 4. This deck has a lot of consistency problems. Yeah. You wouldn't think it'd have that many, you know what I'm saying? You just wouldn't think it would have that many problems. Considering it's a pretty basic strategy, just 2 colors, and you're just looking for an accelerant. But I can't seem to find a goddamn thing. Let's play Forest here. Profane Tutor, okay. Okay. So I will fetch here, but I won't shock. That's some Reduke I was watching him do. He would be like let's say I didn't have this land. Let's say this was like a Fury or something. Or he would still be fetching, but he wouldn't be shocking, obviously. And I was wondering what the hell's that all about? Doesn't he want to try and have a higher chance of drawing a land? And Reed said that he thinks it's better to still just fetch for a land, not shocking. That way to save yourself 2 points of damage. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense, but at the same time, it doesn't make sense because it's like, dude, you want to be able to draw that 3rd land that he was looking for, and it worked out for him. He top decked the 3rd land after he did that, so, joke's on me. So hopefully I can find like a. What's weird is he's not playing his 3rd land. Why is he so skittish to play his land? Oh, he did that during his draw. There we go. Okay, so. Yeah, let's go for, Stomping Ground here. Say no. Pillage. Yes, we're gonna pillage and hit that Urborg. Right? Is that the right thing to do? Is this one of these matchups where pillaging the non-basic makes the most amount of sense? It's always a problem with this, is you pillage, and then you'll get Blood Moon, right? But I think that, because if he gets Cabal Coffers, That's 4 additional mana he'll have. Just know that I have a good chance of finding Blood Moon. It's always the problem. I guess I can sit and see if they get Endurance. If I can use Endurance. I mean, I can use Endurance anyways. But I think it might be better. Man. Fuck. So if they play Cabal Coffers, tap 2, makes 4 plus 5. They have 5 mana. That get nasty. I think we just take this opportunity here to hit the Urborg. Because they have this coming off Suspend as well. So just, I think it's better than doing nothing. But maybe I'll be punished for this severely. I mean, even if I top deck Blood Moon, that's not bad. I mean, I just throw down Blood Moon. So I think it was just better for me to try and, you know, deal with this thing. Profane Tutor. It's funny, I've never noticed this girl up here before. Or Ghost or whatever it is. Huh. Interesting. So hopefully I can draw another land. Well, I think I'm going to have to sit and hold this Endurance forever. Yeah, they did have Cabal Coffers. So I guess that was a good move on my part. Another different Profane Tutor. Reasonably legit. Okay, so I do find the fourth land for Bloodbraid. I can go Pyromancer, discarding Bloodbraid and the Forest to see if I can't draw another source of green for Endurance. I don't want to just be sitting here the entire time just not doing anything trying to catch them with Endurance. I mean, I got to get a clock on them and everything and make them sweat a little bit. And I think the best chance for me to do that is actually Season Pyro. Bloodbraid Elf cascading into Blood Moon or Relic. Well, it wouldn't be Relic. I think I'm just going to do Pyro here. And risk it for the biscuit. Can I find a green card? Yes, I do. Okay, so now I have a clock. And potentially an answer to, but I still need to play a land. There we go. Whew. And I still have an answer to the potential Reanimator stuff going on. Alright, that's really bad. Five black mana. Oh boy. Oh boy. How do I get through this? mean, I still have 2 more pillages. Blood Moon still be a quality find. I think at this point I'm going to have to start blood braiding here. This is going to come off suspend. I mean, it's not looking good. It's a windswept heath. Well, I don't think I got much of a choice here. I got to find something, I think. Maybe that's wrong. I mean, I can fight through a Golo, but I can't fight through an Archon. So I actually need to make sure I get a forest with windswept heath. Six. Let's go for a big ballista here or something. Here we go. We got some blue and white mana too. Be a 4/4 ballista. Wow, just straight up plays it from fucking hand. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, I gotta do this. And do this. And just take an ass beating. Nothing I can do. I mean, there's nothing I can do. Yep. I don't give a fuck. What's going on here? He's got some sort of like mutagenic growth. Well, I mean, I have to do Bloodbraid Elf now. Come on, Bloodbraid. Arbor Elf. Yeah, just dead now. I mean, there's no point in doing anything anyways. So, I mean, I really wonder if Fury should even be in here. I don't even know if he should, but I'm starting to get pretty, well, not really that low on creature count. I think I need to bring in, like, Cinder Vines or yeah, Cinder Vines, maybe Force of Vigor. Take out the Furies. And try to win off that. And maybe actually keep a hand. That'd be helpful. I mean, what the fuck is this? I guess we keep and try to see if maybe I can catch him with Boseiju. I don't know. I mean, my hands have been pretty bad today. Again, how would Karn help with any of this? You know, people praising Karn. Praise in the Karn, you know, just like everyone's saying Elden Ring's the greatest game ever. You know, I mean, it's just like, so far in every situation, like how would I get to Karn any faster? If this was Karn instead of Bloodbraid Elf, what would this do me? And in the last game, too, I had Bloodbraid Elf won game 1. Like, it was so good game 1. Non-creature, non-land. So there goes Blood Moon. But at least we'll have Boseiju. They can only get basic swamp with this. I haven't seen. Well, did they have a hallowed fountain? No. They got that off. They got off a different card to get that blue and white mana. Okay, there's Force of Vigor. Slowly working my way up to Bloodbraid. Yeah, they're asking for a little bit of a Blood Moon here. Hopefully I can deliver it to them. Get a basic forest. Give me that Blood Moon. Season Pyro. When we play it, I feel. And dump Bloodbraid and Force of Vigor. Of course, this could all be over rapidly if they find Archon, put in the graveyard and all that shit. Now I got a little bit of a clock going against them. It is a 5-turn clock currently. Alright, swinging for 4. And so they need to get like Urborg, right? They need to get like, because right now they can't do a lot. I mean, I guess they get another land here, right? The ultimate play would be get a land, yeah, play Unmarked Grave, and then persist or whatever the hell it's called. Damnation. Okay. That works. I'm glad I didn't put Bone Crusher out. I like how small it makes this. This is the default. You can't change that either. I looked at all the settings and asked people online, and everybody was like, no, that's how it is. And I'm like, wow. That kind of sucks ass. Just as soon as you see Urborg, you just launch this Boseiju at it as hard as you can. Okay, Cabal Coffers isn't too scary right this moment. Maybe they just spin their wheels. Where is Blood Moon? Man, if I could just find Blood Moon, things would be alright. Most likely unmarked grave. Oh, this has been kicked. Okay. Yeah, I guess so. Get rid of coffers. Oh, they have a revolt push. Nice. Okay, swing here for 4. They take it all. Okay, Pyro. Please be a good Pyro. That's a good ass Pyro. So just in case they find a way, we definitely hold this back. Hopefully, they don't have another fucking Turok to kick. I mean, that'd be kind of weird because it's a legendary, but they may be that desperate. Wow. Just the Thoughtseize out of nowhere. Well, I mean, we make them. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. This Thoughtseize will do. Yeah, I mean well, it'll make it be a 4/3. I can evoke endurance. Or no, it'll be a 3/2. I can evoke endurance. But what good does that do me? I just lose out on an additional card and does do nothing. I mean, they got 2 cards left in hand. It's come to 3/2. Yeah, I think we just let them do it. They go down to 8 and just pray. I just don't like losing both cards to this. And for what? Like, I guess I'd stop this from becoming a 3/2. And, you know, that's about it. I'm I'd much rather have Cindervines. I assume they take this. I mean, I don't know why they'd take this. Like, I really don't. Unless they're trying to win through... You know, the only way this goes wrong is if they have, like, another... If they have, like, Inquisition of Kozilek now. And I'm like, oh, God, that thing's a 4-3 now. But... Looks like it might be time to be punished. Oh, my God. Okay. Well, I should have brought an Obstinate Baloth. Oh, he's going to make me sacrifice... Sure. Interesting. I don't know if that was a good play or not. Better hope I don't top deck Lightning Bolt. Alright, we swing at the Liliana. Gotta get that out of here. Yep. And then we just want to sit with Pyro tokens, right? Yeah. Fuck, losing the Cindervine so is kind of rough, but I think we just try to win through through Pyro tokens. Because they're gonna have to plus their own cards, which maybe they like. I don't know. You know, maybe they set this up to where, you know, it's just all over anyways. I don't know. Look how blurry I am. They get rid of another Thoughtseize. Look how blurry I am. Okay, let's get some Pyro tokens here. Look how blurry I am. Like, Jesus Christ. Could it get any blurrier? That was an excellent draw. Yeah, 2 at Liliana. Look how blurry I am. What the fuck's going on? What the hell? I need to, like, stare deeply into the camera? A long ways from victory, though. Wow, my camera is... I gotta turn it off and see if maybe that'll fix it. I'll try back. You guys don't miss seeing me, I'm sure. But, you know, this is intense. Sup, Manure Butt? Looks like you're just in time to see me maybe lose to this. Let's see if my camera works now. No. Look how blurry that is. I'm trying to. I can't seem to find it. 21 cards down the deck. Probably going to die to this Golos here at any moment. But at least I'll be able to start swinging. He'll only be able to block, you know, one of them. Yeah, Cabal Coffers. No Urborg yet, though. So, you know, what can I do except make more tokens? Yeah, my camera's just not even working right now. I mean, it's just like, you know, I like this camera because it's, that's pretty good. First Clothis I've had all day. So yeah, swing in here. I mean, last time he cast... He cast just it straight from his hand. The Archon just straight from hand. And of course I died to it. Look how bad that camera is. Just what the fuck is going on? No, it's just not going to work today. I may have to get a new camera. I like this camera because it's a mic camera combo. So I don't have, like, it's taking up way less space than a lot of people's equipment is. But man, I don't understand what's wrong with it, you know? It's just like, what the hell? The end of the game here, right? They just cast their Archon of Cruelty from hand and win the game. That's what it looks like it's about ready to happen. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, so I couldn't beat him fast enough, guys. I couldn't beat him fast enough. Guess what? I lose. So I have no way of getting rid of this Archon of Cruelty. Another pathetic fucking loss. Just can't ever get over the hump, ever. Just couldn't find Blood Moon. Couldn't find anything. Multiple season Pyromancers. You know, just absolute fucking nonsense. Continuous fucking nonsense. Just die to this thing. I can take him to 3. I mean, I might as well swing in. Because they ain't doing shit anyways. Yeah, get him down to 5. Play Cindervines. I've got a 2-turn clock here. Find a bolt with Relic. Yeah, well, maybe that would work. But I'm going to see if he wants to play anything else. I did have 1 Blood Moon, but it immediately got duressed. What we got here? Ballista or something? Maybe it's another Archon. Yeah, I should have killed this thing. Yeah, Invoke Despair is just way too good. Except he'll take 1 off it. Yeah. Yeah, this is the end of the game, right? This Invoke Despair is just going to make me lose. Right, so I go to 1 and then the Invoke Despair just kills me. Yeah, paying its mana cost, so. Just plays it. I lose 2 life. Yeah, it's just over. Alright, fuck off. I'm done. I'm gonna go see what the hell's going on with the dogs. I'm pissed off. This camera's not fucking working. Fuck off. I see this shit fucking ass camera actually works now. Let me put up my 0-2 of shame, motherfuckers. Nah, it ain't gonna work. I guess the camera just said fuck you too. Why didn't this work? I can't figure it out. Why doesn't it work? Like, what's wrong with it? Why won't it focus? How can it not have focus anymore? It has zero focus. No focus anymore. It just doesn't work anymore. It just doesn't work. The camera stopped working. There's no... Wait, it tried there for a second. Come on, camera. This doesn't work. I don't get it. Like, how can it not have focus? I'm like right here. How can it not focus? Just more money I gotta spend on shit I don't really even fucking want. Yeah, this gets worse. It's actually getting worse. I don't get it. I don't really want to spend money on a camera. So you guys may never see me fucking again. That's probably a good thing. I really don't want to be spending money on this type of stuff. I'm a sole income family, and I'm the only income. Another reason I've been holding off on Carnza. It's just, it's not, it doesn't work. The camera died. It won't, wait, there it went. Look, all of a sudden it just focused. Look at that. It just suddenly randomly decided to focus out of nowhere. Wow. Impressive. I cannot get a good starting hand. I mean, my hands have been so bad trying to mulligan. I'm just going to keep this and just say, hey, let's go. You know, I mean, I'm tired of mulliganing. I'm tired of it just deck not working. Sup, Lawnmower Zombie. It's nice to see Ponza. Ponza isn't happy to be here. Ponza says, why'd you bring me out? You know? Like, it ain't working at all. Like, I'm trying. I managed to win a game against Reanimator, but I never was able to find a way to defeat him. No Blood Moon to save my life. I had one. They duressed it. Their first play of the game was duress, I think. I had to keep a very poor hand there. Just this deck is not working. And the thing is I'm thinking about going to Carnza version, which is going to cost me $140 for online. $140 to play online. So, you know, do I really want to do that? Do I want to spend $140 to get this 4th Endurance, it cost me $71 to get the 4th Endurance. You know, at some point, I just got to give up on this motherfucking bullshit. You know, I'm a single income family. You know, paying for 4 dogs, 2 kids, a wife, all the bills. You know, and here I am going to try and play Carnza, which in the last 2 matches I lost, Karn the Great Creator would have done nothing to fix anything. I have studied these decks in the last 2 weeks intensely, and there was nothing either one of those decks could have done to help me. I mean, that version of the deck, it just wouldn't have worked. I mean, literally, if you just take out the 4 Bloodbraid Elves and put four Karn the Great Creators in and change your entire sideboard, 1, I'd never be able to cast it because I've just been struggling so bad with mana. 2, there was nothing in the sideboard that could have stopped what happened in both those games. So then we got Jund here. I don't know. Well, it's not even MH2. It's War of the Spark. For Karn. I mean, Karn, 4 of those is over $100 on MTGO. But yeah, I mean, you'd think this would be a little cheaper because of, you know, fuck. This is, I gotta, yeah, man, this is tough. One of the problems with running Endurance in this is that I really need to get double red here. I need to fetch for a Stomping Ground. But once I do that, the Blood Moon is going to make it so I can't play Endurance. But hopefully it's just good enough. What is wrong with this guy's internet? This guy's internet is super laggy. Thasgar, your internet sucks. Probably playing in fucking like Malaysia or something. Is Malaysia like a decent country? Let's say Myanmar. I know Myanmar. Nobody likes that. Myanmar, you can't be living the life of luxury in Myanmar. Unless you're an elitist in the government. Yeah. Neither one of us has played a card yet. Is it them hoarding the rhinos? I mean, I think everybody's playing Endurance now. Like, Fury is only 25 bucks in paper. I think this card's now like $45. Oh, it looks like it's just going to be... yeah, this is going to be 1 turn too short here. Fuck, man. Looks like it's rhinos. But hopefully I can just Blood Moon the shit out of them here. Oh, it's this deck. That's interesting. Well, I can kill that and still Blood Moon him. So I guess it all works out, guys. It's what do they call this? Landtopia or something? I don't know. Man. Well, that thing's gonna die, and we're gonna Blood Moon. Swamp Mountain Forest. This is Forest Plains Island. Okay. Alright. Alright, fun's over, dude. Yeah, just Fury. I kind of want to just do Lightning Bolt. But then I'm getting greedy, right? Certainly I could find another land, right? I can't get rid of this one, obviously. I want to have a threat still. This one's not really a threat right now. Pillage I want to have just in case he plays more of these. You know, he can't anymore. Domain, Yankee Manure Butt. Yes, it's Domain. It's funny how the camera just started working. Now look how nice it looks. I know this is terrible because you guys have to see me in better quality. You know, some people have actually said, why don't you just not run your camera? I'm like, well, people like to see reactions, right? They like to see my eyes dart around wildly. They like to see me slurp a beverage sometimes. Otherwise, how would you guys ever know I'm enjoying a tasty beverage? Like, is he drinking something right now? What is he drinking? Is that alcohol? You know? This Blood Moon should be relatively game over the way they've played so far, but, you know, knowing my luck, they're just going to top deck all 5 basics now. It's Calibrated Blast. Holy shit. Thank God I barely survived that. What the fuck, man? Dude. What is this nonsense? Well, now I just gotta... now I just gotta pillage something. Pillage the proving ground. Just get that shit out of here. What the fuck, man? That is some insane bullshit right there. That is some crazy stuff. Alright, one more land and a Calibrated Blast. Here we go. No? Well, Calibrated Blast is only... What is this? It's... non-land card. Fuck. Well, that's almost a land. Maybe this can help me get some life back so I can, you know... I don't even know if that's going to be helpful. And it's flashback. Yeah. Folks, I really think it's over for Ponza. There's nothing Karn could have done there. I mean, let me look at a sideboard right now. Is there a card in the sideboard that'd be like, oh man, if you would have... First of all, I never had enough mana to cast Karn, a Great Creator. Let's make that very clear. And then, you know, so I'm stressing myself out being like, oh man, the only reason you can't win is because you don't have Karn in there. Dumbass motherfucker. Where's your Karn? Why haven't you just given up on life yet? Because you don't run Karn in Ponza. You're not a real Ponza player. You're a piece of fucking shit. Why don't you just go lay down and die? There is nothing in the side here. I guess Relic Regenus you could find to try and keep that thing off flashback. Tormod's Crypt, I suppose, would have worked if I had enough mana. I guess there were answers there. I guess, yeah, I just forgot. I guess I had the answer all along. I had the Endurance. So this is more Graveyard Hate. I'm going to bring in Relic. Bring in Endurances. Hell, I might even bring in this Cinder Vines. You know, just bring all that shit in. I don't even know what to take out. I mean, this is the problem here. I mean, Klothys is what? Too slow? I mean, Klothys has become like kind of a villain of the deck. It's just it doesn't do much anymore. Maybe is Bonecrusher Giant worth my time? I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what to do. You start playing against garbage, and you don't even know how the deck functions or nothing. You know, why can't I play against Burn 5 straight times? This is a decent hand, but again, there's no clock to it. But hopefully we can just keep them stunned. Play Blood Moon on 2. Allegedly. No, there's Pillage. I do like finding that. Yeah, minimize damage here. Get a basic mountain. Alright, there's Blood Moon. And fetch for that basic that I will happily pillage. No, they don't. Why? Do they not run basics? What's going on there? Well, yeah, Boseiju, but I mean, do they not give a damn? What is this? I am perplexed. What is going on? I don't think I need to pillage anything yet, do I? I'd like to say pillage for that artifact creature or something, you know? I mean, Calibrated Blast. Yeah, you would think they have a basic, but why would they fetch for a non-basic? Nothing makes any sense. They must just be going, they must be just going for Calibrated Blast, Flashback, all that stuff. This must be what's happening here. It has to be. Nothing else makes sense. We have the Relic, though. For that. For the Flashback, at least. I'm not getting a fast clock here, obviously. I would have loved to have gotten a Blood Braid Elf here. It's another problem the Karnza deck has, since it doesn't have any Blood Braid Elves. What's your fast clock? You know, I really don't understand how that deck's supposed to be so much better. Like, I played it before, and I couldn't really figure out what was all the hype about. So this is where I would die, right? Let's see if I'm right. If they're just going for the kill on Calibrated Blast. I mean, do they run a non-land spell that deals 19 damage? Is there such a card in their hand that deals 19? I guess we're going to find out right now. Let's see here. Let's see that 20. There is 15 with Emrakul. All right, I mean, yeah. Has Retrace. What the fuck? Has Retrace? Well, I can just get rid of both these. So yeah, it looks like they run no basics. There's not a single basic in here. So no basics on this deck. My God. What the fuck is going on here? Swing for 2. And then pillage the proving ground. I mean, what? I mean, what can I do? I mean, what can you do? Yeah. Well, I'm not dead yet. Jesus Christ. Go, Arbor Elves. You'll get there eventually. Oh. There's this too. I guess you won't get there. Oh, does this even make sense to bolt one of these? I guess. I guess it makes sense to bolt one. It's just absolute insanity. I mean, you are witnessing insanity. Think about how bad this is for my mental health. Think about it. I mean, this has got to be very damaging to one's mental health to be playing this. I mean, Seasoned Pyro would be pretty good. You know, just about anything would be good here. And this is another one, yeah. Oh, no, it's one of these. Okay. Well, they have haste, so I might just die to these anyways. And now I can't even swing. I don't know why he left one back. What goes on here? They gain haste till end of turn. Why would he only swing with one? They have a lightning bolt in hand? This doesn't make sense. This makes 0 sense. All right. We found something, guys. Come on, Blood Braid. Something better than a Sprawl. There we go. Season Pyro. That's like the best one. All right, it's working, guys. The deck's waking up. Okay. All right. Swing in. Is this all for nothing? Is it all for nothing? Get him. Okay. Yeah, I mean, might as well play the land. Come on, Blood Braid. Something else good. Something else quality, Blood Braid. Another different Relic of Progenitus, sure. All right. Is there any reason not to play the season Pyro? I just need to swing with both of these. I need to hold back some blockers because if they have this card again, they make 2 more with haste. So I need to keep my life total a little bit high. Or it's not high right now, but I gotta have some sort of buffer. Okay. I guess I can, that was weird, showed 1 damage on the relic. I guess I can, yeah, I mean, I guess I can still play the Pyro. Yes, I still can. I should have seen this beforehand. Okay, untap here. Play Pyro again. I mean, I'm working hard here to try and see if I can't win here. But it ain't looking good. Yeah. Alright. I mean, all they gotta do is find one of their Cascade cards and it's over. And we cycle for 3. Sure. Here we go. All right. Holy crap. Jesus Christ. So Blood Moon seems mildly, maybe not very effective at all. I guess we just go with this again. I mean, so we gotta keep hating on their graveyard. That's for sure. I still think Blood Moon's good here. Fury is a faster clock, right? But they don't seem to give a damn about Blood Moon. But yet, it stops them from having their 4/4 flyer. Maybe take out 1 Blood Moon for Fury. Klothys, you know, we get another game like that, you know. Maybe it's worth something. I don't know. Is Cindervine's really worth my time? Probably not. It is another way to get rid of that 4/4. And it's not going to be doing enough damage to kill them. So maybe it is better to bring in Klothys. I don't know. Some sort of shenanigans that I'm most likely going to lose to. Probably not good enough. Even worse. Keeping out of extreme desperation. Extreme desperation. Extreme, man. Okay. All right, here we go. Man, this deck has really suffered today. Where is a basic? He has a basic mountain. So he actually does have basics, but mountains, like, whatever. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. Mishra's Factory? That's not good. Well, there's our friend Blood Moon. So I definitely need to fetch here and not shock. Very important I do that. Try to stay alive as much as possible. Just pretty gross how bad this deck is sometimes. Okay, I lose one there. Alright. Is he going to send his Mishra Factory in? No. Interesting. Alright. Oh my god. I guess I should have kept that Boseiju. I didn't know I was drawing another different Pillage and Bloodbraid Elf. Probably just gonna die. I mean, he's just gonna play one more land and it's just over. You know, look how bad the camera is. The camera just will not work. I gotta get a new one, I guess. I gotta get a new camera. What the fuck happened? Unbelievably frustrating. No, it won't focus. That's unreal how bad this is. Just more money I gotta spend. Just more money. I'm really getting sick and tired of this fucking bullshit in my life. Unable to do anything with the deck. I'm getting kind of tired of Magic the Gathering in general, honestly. You know, I mean, it's just... You know, the problem is if I quit Magic, what do I do with my life then, right? I mean, what other hobby do I do? I just play video games? That doesn't sound very fun. Just play video games the entire day? You know, other people are like, well, maybe get some products around the house. Well, that's not very fun. I'm not into home improvement. You know, I mean... Yeah, I mean, I can't stop you, dude. This thing just swings in twice, I die. Because of the Calibrated Blast. I mean, it's just a joke. Yeah, I gotta get rid of this camera, I guess. Ah, that pisses me off. Well, I finally drew a land, but it's the wrong land. Because I won't be able to start pillaging, right? I mean, he's already got 5 mana. So he's got a hope in his hand. Well, if he'd had it, he would have done it, right? So we just do we go against the top deck here that he won't have it? I mean, what do you do here, right? I got to go to 13. I guess I got to go to 15. I die anyways if it's 15 because he finds whatever it is, the fucking Emrakul. So just it doesn't matter what I do here. Just get down, and then maybe I can multiple pillage him. I don't know. It looks like Boseiju. Okay. Yes. Yes. Give me a forest. And maybe now I can start just pillaging him. Yep. Pillage won't do anything, though. Yeah, he's just got way too many lands. I need a Blood Braid. Now I have additional extra lands. Come on, Blood Braid. Do something. Blood Moon. Pillage. Okay. Probably just take out this Mishra's Factory. Alright, and just swing in for 3. Okay. So you get a double block? Okay, double blocking. Alright, I mean, we just keep trying to Blood Braid them. Because right now, Blood Moon doesn't even do anything. And really, Pillage doesn't either. He just has too many lands. Oh, I need one more. Come on, Blood Braid! Lightning Bolt, sure. Bolt him. Fuck, how does he have so many cards still in deck? This is a 60-card deck. I guess he's just had no way to get through them or something. Still got 48. So just keep swinging. Cycles. He should have fetched twice before cycling. You know, I don't know why he did it then. He should have fetched twice. I don't know. Fury. This is my last card before... I don't even know if Endurance matters anymore. Come on, Blood Braid. Another Bolt. Excellent. That's really speeding up the clock. Alright, get him down to 4 and present lethal. And it comes down to this, guys. Alright, here we go. I got nothing. Man, I wish I had another Bolt right now. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Did he find it? The thrilling conclusion. Who is coming out the winner here? Who's going to do it? So that's a 7-7. All right. Yeah, I won. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Defeated Calibrated Blast. This camera doesn't work anymore. I'm going to buy a new one. Man, I make money. These things aren't cheap, right? This wasn't a cheap camera. This cost me, like, after tax, it's like over 80 bucks. Now it's focusing again. Look at that. Focusing again. I'll probably, like, I bought another mic, believe it or not, and I actually tried it out, but it just took up too much room. I mean, it literally was like just I couldn't see this monitor, and like the monitor I look at you guys at, I couldn't see it. It was all up in my grill, like right here, you know. I mean, I have another mic in the other room that I use sometimes on my old computer that works fine. It's probably a more quality mic than this one. It doesn't take up that much room. You just gotta. I just like this one because it went right on your monitor. It doesn't take any room at all. I don't have to hook it to anything. It's just like, oh, just right there on your monitor. It's a good deal. But when it looks good, it looks good. I mean, look how good I look. I mean, I know I'm not a very attractive man, but you know, I mean, Jesus, that's crystal clear right now. So I don't know what his problem is trying to focus on something that barely moves. I mean, I'm barely moving around when I play this game, but yet then it's just like, oh God, we can't find you. Okay. What the hell's going on? Sometimes it won't show me the clock. Alright, yes, I had to go first. Dude, these hands, this is either Tron or Death Shadow. Oh, Mole. Okay, that's better. Put Chandra on bottom, I guess. All right. I've only kept 1-7. No, I kept 2, and the other one wasn't even that good. Look, I was playing as a pretty poor deck overall, and I managed to get there. If they show this as Tron, I'm immediately playing Season Pyro. Immediately. It is not. It is most likely Death Shadow. Yeah, you gotta take this. He could take Pyro. He takes Pyro instead. Alright, well, I guess I'm wrong there. That's fine. I mean, really, that was a strong hand. You know. Yeah. I'm looking to see what I draw. It's a basic ass mountain. Yeah, I'll play the basic ass mountain. Save me some life. And here's Klothys. It's been a while since I cast Klothys like this, where it has the opportunity to maybe dominate the game. Like, it's been a while. Because since they banned Lurrus, Klothys was really strong versus Lurrus decks, honestly. Because they all operate off the grave. You know, there's so much Dragon Rage Chandler stuff going on. You know, now I have a feeling I'm going to get wrecked by Ragavan right now. So I'm prepared. I'm prepared mentally because I've seen this. And let's see if Ragavan shows up and hurts me bad here. What artwork is this? This must be from Streets of New Capenna or something. I'm not a fan of Streets of New Capenna in terms of its, nothing against the cards themselves, but, oh yeah, there we go. Oh hell yeah. I'm talking about, you know, please don't take Lightning Bolt from me or something. Give him a land. Alright, give him a land, a basic forest. That's the best land to give him. They probably got Thoughtseize here now. But, or Dragon Rage. Oh, Unholy Heat. Okay. Alright. Okay. But, you know, it's just, I'm not into the setting. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. Like, I just think it's kind of weird. I'm obviously going to eat that Mishra's Bauble. And really enjoy top decking this Lightning Bolt to take care of that Ragavan, hopefully. Barring a, well, they can't dash it and also play, Drown the Lock. It's not happening. Here it comes. Oh, no, it's Expressive Iteration. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, Expressive Iteration is maybe a better play. That's something I need to do when I play Grixis. Instead of being like, just, oh, use this monkey hardcore, you know. And they find another Mishra's Bauble. They'd be wise to wait. Nope, they do it anyways. They see what I'm drawing. They're fetching. They don't shock there. That tells me they probably don't have Death Shadow, because if they did, it'd be a 5/5. So whatever, I don't want them to know what I'm drawing. So, do they have Murktide? I see some of these lists have Murktide, but I'm guessing this does not have Murktide. At 8, I mean, they got to find an answer to Klothys quickly. I mean, Klothys is super strong against this deck if they don't drown it. Now they can drown the Lightning Bolt. Okay. Which, if that happened, it wouldn't be the end of the world because of, you know, I want to get a forest here because I get Blood Moon. Because then they'd be out of, I guess they'd have 1 mana from the Ragavan. Okay, there's the Blood Moon. Now let's see if they have Drown the Lock. So obviously we eat the Ragavan. And do you got it? Do you have it? Obviously they're going to fetch for their basic swamp here. Whether they have it or not. Show me that Drown in the Lock. Show it to me. Let it be known. Oh yeah. Alrighty. Okay. Shiver me timbers. They should go for Giganta here. That's pretty good too. Hopefully I can just top deck a land here and just play this Fury. I only have 1 red. No, it is a land. Okay. Devour Klothys. Devour. So they have pretty much 2 of everything. I think, taking care of Drown the Lock. In case there's Snapcaster Mage or something. They have another Drown. Let's find out together, guys. Another different Drown the Lock. Oh, it's dressed down. Okay. So things going to have Delirium. That's fine. I mean, it has to swing. That's the problem here, is this thing's going to have to swing. So, I'm at 20 life. You know. They left it on top, so they're drawing this thing. And I, you know, got a 3/3 here. I don't know how they get out of this. Like, what? I don't think they have a way in their main deck to remove Klothys. Like, I don't think they're running Brazen Borrowers. Or Aether Gust in the main. Like, what do they do here? This has to swing, so they have to, like, get it off Delirium here. Okay. We'll eat the dress down. I just got to find Lightning Bolt. There's still 3 more in the deck, right? They left whatever that was on top. They got Shadow here. There you go. So this Shadow's going to be a 12-12. I'm going to go to 17, back up to 19. I don't really know how they're going to be able to do that much damage. Considering they don't run Lightning Bolts anymore. I still do. In my Grixis Shadow, I still run a couple Bolts because I think Bolt's the greatest overall card ever made that isn't, like, clearly broken. You know, like it's not as good as Ancestral Recall or Dark Ritual, okay, from that boon cycle. But it is the perfect level of extreme power without being, like, absolutely disgustingly broken. Okay, I could have used just about anything other than that. So, yeah, Dressed Down needs to be devoured. And I still do have blockers with the Seasoned Pyro. And, yeah, put this on. Name red. And good luck, buddy. You gotta gain life. Or bounce Clothis. Even then, I've got pretty decent chance to win even if you bounce Clothis. Alright, there we go. Because there was just nothing they could do. I mean, I would just let them swing through, right? The thing they could have done there, if they could have bounced Clothis and played another different Shadow, then I'd been like, oh, fuck. You know, but I'd still probably let the first one swing through, then make the 2 tokens, and make them have removal for those tokens while also playing Clothis, and who knows what I was going to draw there. I had enough mana to play something else, too, so. Anyways, yeah, Relic Progenitus in. Endurance in. Pillage is not very good in this matchup, but Blood Moon's alright. I could bring in Engineered Explosives, right, for 1, I guess. I still like Blood Moon a lot in this matchup. So I don't really want to trim too much on Blood Moons. Like, I could take 1 out. I guess I'll take 1 more Blood Moon out and bring 1 Engineered Explosive in. Engineered Explosive is a double-edged sword against me because it just blows up my own sprawls, which did not help me against Hammer Time earlier today. Jesus, it's already... Fuck. Why are these matches taking so long? Did a match take a long time? Yeah, the Calibrated Blast took a long time. It didn't take that long. The first match only took 20 minutes. No, Reanimators only took a long time. And the Calibrated Blast took 33 minutes. Yeah, Reanimator took a while. 35, 44 minutes. They lost, of course. But yeah, I'm trying to run it back, guys. Start off 0-2, trying to get there to the promised land. At least get 2 and 3. That's my goal all the time. Try and get 2 and 3. I don't feel so bad when I go 2 and 3. At least I get a participation prize. You know, get half my points back. What did it used to be? You guys used to remember what it used to be, where it's like you literally had to go 3 and 2. I think it was a lot tougher. I gotta mull this. I mean, what the hell is that? Oh my god. What the fuck? Just gonna get mauled here. Put Mountain on bottom. I'm gonna try and keep it because it has endurance. You know, I mean, this hand is, if I can find a 3rd land, we're looking good. But, you know, here comes everyone's favorite Thoughtseize, right? I mean, I love Thoughtseize. I'm as guilty as hell for abusing this card. There it is. I mean, I have just gone to town with this card. Like, this was one of the 5 staple cards in Modern for like half a decade, if not longer, where I still think it's one of them. Like, this theory still applies. Where if you ran, if it would always, there was always Ancient Stirrings in decks. Takes Clothis. He remembers that beating he took from it last turn. There's always Thoughtseize in black decks, Lightning Bolt in red decks. Blue decks always had Cryptic Command, and then white decks always had Path to Exile. And there was a colorless card that was Aether Vial. Those were the cards that were in like every big deck for years. It was like if you were running a deck, your deck had one of those 6 cards. And, you know, that's still mostly true, I feel. At least with Thoughtseize and Lightning Bolt. But even Lightning Bolt's starting to see where they're just not getting as much, you know, help. And, wow, he kept a 1-lander. Okay, let's try to punish him. Let's try to get another land here. He does have 3 cards for Delirium already. Yes. He doesn't know about this forest, so just make him think that we just got this. It does suck for Seasoned Pyromancer purposes, though. But, whatever. Okay, he found another one. Drown the Lock will not be able to stop. Well, no, it will be able to stop Endurance. Dude, bro. What the fuck? Is this just a Death Shadow coming now? He's just going to have a 3/3 Shadow? That's enough to win at this point. No. Just this man is going nuts with these Thoughtseizes. Takes Seasoned Pyro. I guess that makes sense. Come on, give me a Clothis. Top deck Clothis. Top deck Blood Moon. Top deck Blood Moon! You can do it, deck. I believe in you. But you don't believe in me. Alright, well, I'm at their mercy here, so see what happens. Man. God, if I could get that Blood Moon there. Fuck. Now he's probably going to have Expressive Iteration. Two shadows, double shadow action. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. 2-turn clock from the opponent. This sucks. I really thought we had something going there, guys. But I was just wrong. I was just terribly wrong. So I can't win this game, period. If I can find, like, another source of red, maybe I can get there. I doubt it. What the hell? They got dressed down? Why would you need to do that? Like, I guess you just do it, right? Wow, that sucked ass. That's unbelievably how... I mean, I just got fucked in the ass so hard by Thoughtseize. 3 Thoughtseize there? Yeah, fuck you. Come on. What is that? Jesus Christ. How about I get a decent hand? Give me a fast start. No, that's not a fast start. That's a fucking mulligan, man. You can't keep this Boseiju. It's fake. It's not a forest. So that means I'd have to, you know, this is the problem with this card. It's not a real forest. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to keep both Arbor Elves and toss back Boseiju. Yeah. Boseiju's not even very good in this matchup. But, you know, just hope, pray that Clothis can sit down and win the game. You know, we'll see. Alright, that looks like Thoughtseize or Fatal Push. Thoughtseize, God, fuck. Just ass just fucking ripped wide open by this Thoughtseize every fucking day. Punish him, give me something to give off the top. Blood Moon, no, fuck off. Get in. I mean, do you even swing for one? I mean, I guess we do. I mean, what the hell? What do we got to lose here? Swing for one, knock him to 14. I'm so upset with how the deck's performing. Like last game, we couldn't play a card. It looks like it's going to be this way again. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting absolutely crushed by these Thoughtseizes. I literally cannot play. I cannot play. Like, what the hell do you want from me, game? Why the fuck do you punish me so bad? Like, I just don't get it. Like, who else gets hit this hard all the fucking time? This man has played 7 Thoughtseizes. No, 6 Thoughtseizes in 2 games. In like, in like 5 turns. Sure, another different fucking sprawl. I fucking had it. I've had it with playing Magic most of the time. It's just, what's the point of my life here? Like, I got kids coming in 6 weeks. They're going to look at me as a loser fucking dad who can't do anything right when it comes to Magic. They're going to be embarrassed of me at school. Say, our dad's still playing Magic the Gathering, and he's in his mid-30s. Well, by the time they're in school, I'll be in my late 30s. And he still can't win. He's been playing since 1997, and he's still never made a day 2 of any major tournament. Because he's a piece of shit, and I'm embarrassed he's my dad. You know what I mean? That's what's going to happen. And I'm going to have to live with that. It sucks. Yeah, I mean, I take the 4. I mean, what do you want me to do? I mean, they clearly have Drown the Lock. I just drew another fucking different Arbor Elf. Again, tell me how the Karn version's better. What would I have done here differently? You know, I mean, what differently do you do here? Does anyone know? You want to answer? No, nobody wants to answer because they know that there's nothing else I could have done. I mean, just look at how bad these draws are. I mean, it's fucking mind-numbing. They send both. Interesting. I mean, that's what we're going to do. Probably have another Ragavan. Probably add it to their hand with Expressive Iteration. Oh, you know, I mean, I can't take the risk of taking 8 damage from the Bloodstained Mire. No, they don't. Lightning Bolt. Just build up bolts, maybe. It doesn't matter. I mean, they're just gonna drown the lock. No, I mean, it just doesn't matter what I do. Whatever I play, they just drown. Yeah, I mean, it's just a waste of my life. Yeah, that was wrong. Maybe I should have taken it. This can lead to interesting things, right? Well, there's 2 bolts. We'll try. Maybe they think I'm just hanging on to Fury. I don't know. Come on. Fetch one more time. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, I take it all. They gotta have at least one drown, right? So, yeah, just let them get their card here. Because if they have one drown, they've won the game. So just let them do their thing here. And try to bowl them. Dude. No way. This can't be real. There it is. There it is. Excellent. 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 You know, if I would have top decked our Relic of Regenis at some point too, I would have won the game there. But, you know, hey, fuck off, you know, right? That's what everyone always says to me. Just ain't gonna work. Just can't get there. Again, what could the Karn deck have done there? I never was able to find anything. Like, let's say, you know, the Bloodbraid Elves were Karns, right? Did I ever find a Karn? No. What else? What else do they run? Ragavan? What good would Ragavan done me there? The guy had so much removal and counter spells, I would have taken care of that. You know, I mean, I just don't think it's much better. If better at all. But I guess I'm going to find out at some point, and then when it's not any better, I can get really pissed off and be spending a lot of money trying to play Karn. A lot of money. $140 is what I'm guessing it's going to cost to play online. And let alone, I'd probably have to get those cards in paper too, which they're not too bad in paper. I think Karn, the Great Creator, is like, what, $10 in paper? Still, that's $40 just to get him. And then I'd have to get like other cards too, like Wormcoil and stuff. Wormcoil's not cheap. But, you know, nobody gives a damn. Just lay down in that grave. It's where I belong. Fear and Loathing, that's me. Oh, fuck, I'm going to play Magic? What am I doing? Probably Murktide here. No, he must not have Dragon Rage Chandler. So he saw I draw Wooded Foothills, so I will fetch with Wooded Foothills. Getting Forest, playing Arbor Elf. And I will trade here. I will gleefully trade. Ah, maybe I should have played Fury. Yeah. Yeah, I probably should have, because the Pillage's not going to do a lot. No, they're sitting here with Consider. They put on top. Most likely they found Unholy Heat. Lightning Bolt. Take Clothis. That's super good for them to take. But I do have the answer here with Renin 6. So... I already have Murktide available. It'll be a 5/5. Man, it started pouring out there. Hardcore rain. Next turn I'll probably play Pyromancer. Unless I find Blood Moon. You know, Blood Moon at this state looks pretty good. Usually Blood Moon's not too effective against the opponent's deck, this Murktide, but, you know, maybe it will be. I've had it work, but it's pretty rare that it works. Another expressive iteration? Oh. Well, I guess I won't be, well, I guess I will be playing Season Pyro here. All right. Season Pyro. I wish I could get a basic mountain, but I can't. Pillage. Man, Pillage kind of looks kind of strong here, but I just can't keep it. Fuck. Pillage and Forest. Okay. So let's see this Murktide come out. I mean, it's pretty rough. I was hoping to find Endurance. You know, that's why I kept the Bloodbraid Elf as well, was to keep, if I could find Endurance, I could, you know, just immediately evoke it and send away their graveyard. But it doesn't look like I'm going to be that lucky, because here is the Murktide. Shake your tits, folks. Come on, shake your tits. Feel good about shaking them tits, too. Just let them out and just shake them everywhere and say, here comes Murktide. That's what we do. I need to find a Lightning Bolt and then evoke Fury. Why would that happen? That doesn't make any fucking sense. I guess, no, it still can't. It can't here. So, we are just going to die like we always do, because this deck apparently sucks huge ass. Just, it doesn't do anything. Bone Crusher Giant. I guess we just try to race this sumbitch. He blocks here. He takes 3, goes to 11. He swings back. I go to 4. This swings back. Yeah, I mean, we're just fucking toast. Yeah, I've only had another red card. You know, if this wasn't an Arbor Elf, I had a red card, then, you know, be able to swing here and then maybe Fury evoke, but, you know, it just ain't gonna happen. So, do we not swing? I'm gonna sit back and maybe not swing. Because if we don't swing, he doesn't have a bolt, but he puts like a blocker in the way, then maybe there's some crazed way. 2, 3, 6, 10. No. I still can't do it. No. Still not going to work. I could top deck Endurance, though. That would maybe make it so I have an extra turn. But right now, I'm just going to swing hard as hell. Well, that helps putting a Chandler out. So now he's at 13, and I can kill it with Fury. So now he does not swing. Okay, well, that gives me another chance for Bolt. Well, no, that won't work either. Clothis. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's just 10 damage. Oh, man. Crazy. So I think we want to swing with everything. And then play Fury and see if he takes the bait and blocks him with Murktide. Because I think that's the only possible way. Playing Klothys here isn't going to do anything. Not yet, at least. Yeah. Swing away here. If he's smart, he'll block just the token and let everything else come through. Still 9 damage. Still pretty high. That's what I'm going to do. Swing with everybody. Come on, guys. Let's all go die together. I can still get a basic mountain. That's very clutch here. He's staring at this. If something happens here, where yeah, oh man. Okay. So he's going to take 6, go to 7. I'm going to go to 10. Cast Fury. It better not have forgotten its damage. It took 3. It blocked a Bloodbraid, right? Yes, Murktide blocked Bloodbraid, took 3. So it only has 4 toughness left to absorb. Get it out of here. Alright, there is still a glimmer of hope here. Cross your fingers. Murktide now would just be a 3-3. I mean, it's not great. This thing has to swing. Unless he brings in Murktide, which right now would be a 3-3 Murktide. He's going to draw a card off the Fiery Islet. Maybe he's looking for Lightning Bolt. I mean, this is... Well, no, there's expressive iteration in there, so Murktide would be a 4-4. This thing has to swing unless he finds Murktide. Which he kept whatever it is on top. But he looks at what's on top, so I don't really understand what's happening there. What? There's another different Chandler? Okay. Alright, wow. Holy crap, what happened there? He would have swung over for... knocked me down to 7. Then I would have swung back. He could have blocked there. Right? And this would only be 6. So, I don't know. I think he still had a shot. But whatever. We'll take those victories. Relic in. Endurance in. Dead Gone in. Pillage out. Blood Moon out. And 1 Engineered Explosives in. Why Engineered Explosives? I'm never really sure. I'm not a big fan of Engineered Explosives in this deck because of my Utopia Sprawls. The other card I could bring in is Boil, but Boil is pretty bad. Maybe I should try Boil. Like, fuck it, let's go. Let's get Boil going. Catch him off guard. Because there's no way they're going to play Blood Moon against me. I mean, who leaves Blood Moon against the Ponza player? Even if they did that, I could still hit all their islands, right? Well, there's Boil. What? The opponent chose not to play first. This is the first time in a very long time that an opponent has chosen not to play first. The only time I generally see that is 8-rack. 8-rack a lot of times will choose to let the opponent go first because you start with one less card, technically, because they're going to 8 if they keep 7. And then, I don't understand this play from this opponent, though. Maybe that was a misclick? I don't know. Maybe he just really wanted an extra card in hand. I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, Season Pyro's coming in. I'm going to play Mountain and drop the 2 other lands. You know, Boyle already looks okay, taking out an island. Okay, they know that I'm drawing a Wooded Foothills. I'm actually going to toss that Wooded Foothills since they know I have it. Just let them have more mystery surprise. So, yeah, we're going to do Season Pyro, tossing Wooded Foothills and Basic Forest. Okay, get Clothis and Arbor Elf. That's pretty good. Now, let's see if he plays another Steam Vents or Basic Island. And I might be able to get away with a Brutal Boil. You know, I don't think I'll run Boil out first. You gotta get this Clothis in there. Already 4 card types. Well, there it is. Fury off the top. Getting rid of that. What's happening now? Oh. Okay, Fury off the top, like I said. Okay. I'm just going to go Clothis. Man. Maybe Boil is the right call. Because they could do Can they do Murktide? Murktide's 7 mana. So if they go fetch land that puts 5 in there, and yeah, they got it. Right? I think we set up for kind of a longer haul here, though. That's tough, but, you know, we just don't want something where they bolt the Season Pyro, they get through with the Ragavan, and now just Boil is relatively worthless. You know, as soon as I find a Fiery Island, Boil is almost kind of worthless. But I will trade my Pyro for your Ragavan if you'd like. Clothes is almost a creature. I have double bolt here. Okay. They leave it on top. Whatever it is. So I think we're just going to... Yeah, they just... Fuck, man. What the hell? Such bullshit. It's fucking ridiculous. Okay, they just took a forest, so at least that worked out for me. So I can eat... Okay, 3 fucking instants in there. Oh. Man, this really doesn't change a lot. I can go up to 5 mana with the Klothys, eat the Flooded Strand, which would actually take them off Delirium. But then I have to try and deal with... I think my best play here now... Yes, my best play now is to stomp the Ragavan and get rid of the graveyard, right? Which is going to hurt Klothys, but hopefully it hurts them more than it hurts me. So we are going to eat Mishra's Bauble. Yes, Mishra's Bauble. We are going to... Even though I have Spell Pierce, I can pay for it and still crack Relic. But just, I'd have to let the Ragavan come in. Play this. Unless they have Force Negation, which, damn. I will indeed pay the 2. So Ragavan's still coming in. Fuck. God. Fuck. So fucking gross. They leave it on top too. Yeah. I guess we do it now. That way they can't fill their graveyard with more stuff, right? Yeah, just do it now, because if they have like a top deck, they can just kind of like filter, right? So this is going to be really rough. I should have not... Did I play a land this turn? No, I don't think I did, so I shouldn't have done this during end step. It didn't matter. Well, I mean, this is fine. It just keeps putting more food in for Klothys, but I know why they're doing it. You know, they even put a land in, which could be advantageous here. If I top deck a land, I can eat their land. I can then stomp. Would I need that much mana? Probably not. Man, Boyle, I really should. Since he's putting lands in the graveyard, boy, I should hit him with a Boyle. But I'd have to kind of sacrifice my Arbor Elf. You know, just see what he does here. He put a land in. He's not going right for whatever he's doing the expressive iterations. It tells me he didn't find a land, because normally if you find a land and 2 other cards, you just immediately put that land in the exile so you can play it. But it looks like he didn't find that land. So the struggle is real. The struggle is really real. Yeah, he puts Mistress Bauble, which is better for me than that stupid island or whatever, another land. You know, at some point, you know, I've fallen into this too. I've watched Reduke fall into this. Sometimes you just need to have that extra land with the Dragon Reach. Yeah, he put Spiral Buff Canal in. So I think we're on Operation Boyle here. I mean, the Ragavan's a real fucking problem. But maybe I can put a blocker in its way. I don't know. They got a pretty bad clock against me because the Klothys is negating the Ragavan damage, but Ragavan takes a forest, so their Ragavan's doing about as bad as my Ragavans normally do. Okay. They gonna go for Murktide here? Murktide be a... Huh, look at that. So they did have another land all along. Ooh. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so what's the worst that could happen here? I really want to eat the land. Make it green. So how am I going to navigate this? So clearly I'm going to Fury here first. Do the Fury first. Make them have, you know, something. And then I do want to also play Arbor Elf because of, you know, in case they, you know, I can't get rid of their treasure token. Man, this is tough. Because what if they don't have another land and they you know, counterspell the Fury, and then they have no mana and I've wasted trying to gain 2 life back. I think we just go for eating a land. Okay. Eat the land. Opponent's going to be really confused what's happening here. We're going to put out the Arbor Elf first. Arbor Elf, go. Okay. Evoke. Ah, that was... No, this is the right play. Is it? I don't know. Evoke Fury. I could have played... Let's Evoke Fury. I mean, I've already committed to this. Okay, so they counterspell. They surveil. They put another land in the bottom, so either their hand is just chock full of lands, which it could be, I guess. Now it has Delirium. Fuck, now it's got Delirium. Obviously bowl during the end step. And see if Klothys can't find a way to victory. I probably played that entire turn wrong. Better not force negation. I swear to God. Better not do it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay. All right. So he's putting like every land he finds in the graveyard. So as long as I can block this Ragavan, I think we'll be okay. What? How the hell is he finding so many damn lands? Look how many lands he's used. He's flooding, but it doesn't even matter. It's a basic island. What's that for? Huh? All right, I mean, this is going to be a tough deal here. Oh, the lightning bolt. Yeah, eat Ragavan. All right, we're at 8 apiece. Really, he's just got one of everything. He, besides lands, he's got 1 instant, 1 artifact, 1 sorcery. You gotta attack. Come on, Bolt. Get through. I got enough for Spell Pierce. Yeah! Alright! I didn't get the 3-2, I got the 2-3. Alright. Woo! You know, you guys are, you go, I celebrate every 2-3, at least that's a participation prize. What a grind battle I have every time just to get the 2 and 3. Just every time I work so fucking hard to get these wins with every deck I play. That's why I'm always so angry when I'm playing, because it's just like, you know, I say terrible things about Magic. I say terrible things about myself. But it's just the frustration, and I tilt easy. But man, when you get when you can actually play the game, like if I would have lost that game, I'd been like, yeah, he got me. You know, it was a great game though. We got a game 3 actually at that point, but man, that was exciting. That was a really fun match. Had a really fun match, honestly, against Grixis Shadow as well. Except for the fact I got mana screwed so bad. The hands were bad today again. I need to work on my handwriting. I couldn't even read what I wrote down, but I figured it out. But yeah, that was. Whew. So let's go through this again. Got wrecked by Hammer Time. No one could have beaten Hammer Time there. Both games, the opponent had incredible hands. Like, nobody in the game could have defeated Hammer Time. Like, I don't care how many Force of Vigors you got, you are not going to beat that guy when he unloads his entire hand and has lethal on turn 2. I don't care what you got going. Reanimator, I lost that just because my deck refused to find threats. If it could have found one Bloodbraid Elf, if I could have found one Bloodbraid Elf, I would have been able to win that match. Calibrated Blast won that again through sheer determination. Maybe a little bit of luck on my side, but damn it, even I need help sometimes. Grixis Shadow, I just talked about that. Got mana screwed pretty bad. Opponent just tore me up with Thought Seizes. He cast at least 7 Thought Seizes in 3 games. I believe it was 8. It was 2, 3, 3. I mean, just tore me up with Thought Seize. And yeah, Lawn War Zombie, boil them all. You know, generally I would say boil is bad against Murktide. It is, because they have Fiery Islets and they have Ragavans making treasure tokens, and they generally don't care too much about their land count. But that was huge there. Having the boil, they just, you know, threw all, and correctly, they threw all their lands in the graveyard like they should off the what is it? What's that thing called? Surveil? I do, but I think you get a little too aggressive sometimes with that. And I've been a victim of that. I've seen Reed Duke be a victim of that, where you get too aggressive and just dump all your lands in the grave on the Surveil. Then you go to fetch, and you're like, oh, I don't have any more fetchable lands. Uh-oh. I don't have enough mana to do the play I thought I was going to be able to make, right? In that case, that guy just got completely rocked. He didn't have a basic mountain. And that's probably what happened there. He probably didn't have a basic mountain. He probably just runs like a couple basic islands, so he couldn't even find red source anymore until he finds Fiery Islet or Spiral Bluff Canal. That's another reason you don't want to have boil is Spiral Bluff Canal. But the thing is that, you know, engineered explosives for Ponza is super bad on 1. Usually I need at least 1 Utopia Sprawl. And I'm getting rid of it with engineered explosives, which kind of cost me against Hammer Time, even though it was more damaging to the Hammer Time than it was to me. So I like engineered explosives against Hammer Time, and I like it against Rhinos. I like it better than Chalice of the Void against Rhinos because they just bounce it all the fucking time with Brazen Borrower. It's like it's not even a big deal to them. Like, well, I'll just bounce this. You know, engineered explosives are like, well, I can make Rhinos, but they're all going to die, right? If they can't, and even if they try to bounce the engineered explosives, it's just going to come back. They bounce back my hand. I'm like, well, here's again for 0. Cost me nothing. Your Rhinos still die. You know, so I just think it's a better overall card against Rhinos for what Ponza can play. But yeah, you know, pretty frustrating time. You know, at the beginning, did not have a lot of fun against Hammer Time. I don't think I ever do. Reanimator was frustrating. I got mana screwed pretty bad there. Calibrated Blast. I really didn't think I was going to win that match. I can't believe that, you know, I guess that's why it's not a very popular deck. It's just so clunky. Grixis Shadow. Great match if it wasn't for mana screw on my part. And Murktide. The deck really functioned well there at the last match, of course. So guys, let me talk to you a little bit about the Carnza versions. I see 10 of you are here. I really appreciate the 10 of you. I really do. Thank you guys. So the Carnza version is the thing that's all hot right now, right? It's the good-looking new trophy wife. And I've played Ponza for a very, very long time. And today, would Carnza have helped me in any situation? And I'm looking at if I kept the same exact list you're looking at here, but instead I put 4 Karns in over the Bloodbraid Elves, right? That's kind of what you need to do, I think, in that, if that's what you want to do. take out a couple other cards to have more, maybe one Renin 6. Take out a Fury for a second Renin 6. Or take out a Clothis, I guess, for a second Renin 6. Would the Karn have done anything for me today? Is the big question. Would have been able to win any games that I lost today? And I'm going to review the video, but I'm telling you right now, I don't think so. One, I lost a lot of the games to Mana Screw, which is very, very normal with Ponza. You either draw too many, or you just don't draw enough. And usually it's too much mana. Today it was actually not enough mana, right? So I guess the idea with Karn is if you're flooding, you get the Karn, and then you minus it to get Wormcoil Engine, right? Which is a pretty good play. But Ponza doesn't generate enough mana to do Karn and then Wormcoil Engine. So you better have a way to survive, which Karn would never have happened today anyways. Against the matches I lost, did I have anything against Reanimator? Yeah, I guess I could have gotten, Tormod's Crypt and Relic of Progenitus. But look how many graveyard cards I already have. Look at this. I mean, I got 2 Endurance, 3 Clothis. Clothis is pretty weak graveyard hate, but it's still graveyard hate. And then, 4 cards on the side. I don't know. Would that have helped? Hammer Time, I had nothing. Like, there was nothing any deck, like I said, could have done to prevent what happened to me today, where the opponent just wins. They just win. I mean, even a control deck couldn't have stopped that shit. You would have needed, like, 4 Force of Vigors and, like, more cards in hand than you've been able to possibly do that with. So I'm not convinced that Karnza is any better than what I play. I think it's a different idea. I think it's kind of a, one of those things where everybody and their mom's doing it, so you better do it too. I'm not saying that it's not good. I'm just not saying it's heads and shoulders above what I play. I may still end up trying it, and I am bitching about how much it costs. To play that version, I have to spend $140 to get 4 Karns. I think I still need to get a Wormcoil, Sky Ship, I think, and a couple other cards, like an Ensnaring Bridge. I don't think I have an Ensnaring Bridge. Which is Ensnaring Bridge, for whatever reason, it's like $7. Walking Ballista, I need to get one of those, which I think is like $3. But it's mainly the Karn that's bad. So, I may still end up playing that next week, but I did want to give a good college try with the version I like the best, which is this version. Endurance did good today. Was it better than Scavenging Ooze? Maybe. Maybe not. I'm not convinced on that either. I definitely like... Ooze has its own applications that Endurance does not. But that's enough rambling, guys. Boseiju just... It worked one time today against Reanimator. It did slow them down with their... what do you call it? Urborg. Killed their Urborg, which was good. And I think I'm going to keep it in. Just as good against Tron, right? More ammo against Tron. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Bert here has redeemed Hats Off. There you guys go. Hats off, everybody. The hat is off. I am not balding. Some people think I wear a hat all the time because I'm balding. Does this look like I'm balding? Does this look like thinning hair? No, look at that. That is luxurious hair. I give Reed Duke a run for his money. God damn it, I really do. When it comes to nice, flowing hair, Reed Duke, you got a rival, at least in hair. And I'm convinced my beard's better than Reed, too. My beard is like... I rarely see a man with a better beard than me, for real. I'm serious. I have to go back to, like, the 1860s and look at, like, Civil War generals, like Jeb Stuart and, like, what was his name? James Longstreet. Where I'm like, damn, those are some beards. How did guys grow beards like that back in the day? That's impressive genes and stuff. Somehow that genealogy's been kind of lost on a lot of people. But anyways, guys, that's enough for me. I will be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific time, for more Ponza action. Hopefully things start out better, don't start off so lopsided like they usually do, where I'm way in the hole. I'm just trying to claw back to get to a 2 and 3. But I think the deck, it either works or it doesn't, and it did not work a lot of the section of today, but today in that last match against Blue-Red Murktide, it really worked. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will hopefully see you tomorrow. If not, I don't blame you. Probably have way better things to do than watch me. And but let's do some shout-outs here. Shout-outs to Bert7770, Lana War Zombie, Manure Butt, and the MTGO bot and the Night bot for keeping me company. And, you know, shout outs to anybody who watched this live on Twitch or recorded on YouTube. If you did watch this on Twitch, just following. If you watch this on YouTube, please consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up for even more Major Riot shenanigans. And yeah, I did yell at my camera a lot. There was more anger, I think, at the camera today than there was at the game. Probably not. They're probably angry at the game, right? I think I was pretty mad there for a little while. But yeah, so thank you guys so much. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow 4 p.m. Pacific time for more Gruul Ponza. And everybody be safe out there. Eat some good food, drink some good beverages, and spend time with your sweetheart. My wife tonight is making our favorite dish of the week usually, which is tortellini Alfredo. So as soon as this video gets done, in any moment here, I'm going to be running my fat ass down there to devour some of that. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all hopefully tomorrow. Okay, everybody? Peace!